How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you a sweet Mortar cycle deck that also kind of has the rocket in there. This is one of my favorite new decks that I've been playing with, specifically because unlike any other deck, I think this is actually like two decks in one, depending on your playstyle, or depending on actually particularly what your opponent has. I've never seen a deck shift strategies so much. So this deck specifically, we're going to jump into this first replay and then we'll finish it out with some live battles, but it is a Mortar deck with a rocket in there and a bunch of cheap skeletons and ice spirit. It's also got knight and arrows and log in there for your supporting characters. So you see we have this hog coming in. I'm gonna have to try to work some way to stop it, so that ice spirit is gonna freeze it long enough for that hog to only get about 2 hits on my tower. And now, you see my Mortar was kind of late in my hand, so I'm cycling around to everything that I possibly can. And I know that he doesn't have his hog because he just used it, so I am going to go Mortar here on offense. But typically what I've learned with this deck is actually that you want to go Mortar on defense when fighting against hogs and royal giants, I would say. When you play against those two, then you want to go Mortar on defense, and that's when this deck actually turns into a rocket cycle deck. So you see here, I didn't get my Mortar back down, so I'm going to take a little bit more damage from this hog. But now with this knight, I'm going to try to work in some kind of attack here to try to even up the health on this left side for our tower. So he is going to go with this cannon, and there we go. I'm going to put that Mortar down on defense now, so it's going to take care of this Skarmy. Not a big problem. Skarmy's down, and of course he wasted Elixir on that cannon. That cannon is just going to sit there and take some hits from my Mortar. It's not going to get any value for him whatsoever. So I'm actually up an Elixir right here, and I can go archers on the left. I'm trying to bait out his musketeer. You can see he's trying to decide what to do actually, and it works. He is going to go musketeer, so now I can go rocket to try to get a ton of damage on this tower and get some value out of it. So for just 2 Elixir in that trade, I actually do almost 500 damage. So now he's going to come in with the Electro Wizard, and he's got that Ice Golem barely hanging on. He's going to try to get the hog going. We're going to set up with another Mortar, but it's going to be too late this time. I'm going to throw up that Angry Face because that hog's going to slip through for a little bit more damage. We're down to 700 hit points, which is crazy. Although if I can keep him from getting any more hits on that tower with his hog, he is going to be relegated to just trying to get some fireballs and some logs on that tower. So Mortar is in good position. It's going to just soak up any other troops, like any other skeleton stuff he's going to put at me, so we can go with our archers. He's going to sit at full Elixir for a little bit. He's going to go musketeer again, and I'm actually going to get another rocket on that tower to take out another musketeer. I'm going to waste his ice golem here. He's also sitting at full Elixir. See, I'm kind of throwing him off balance. He doesn't know what cards to go next. And see, I get another Mortar down, so he's going to go fireball to try to take that Mortar down to about half health. And the Electro Wizard runs fast enough that my Mortar can't hit him with the Mortar shots, but we're going to take him out with that knight, try to back this up, and now we can just start throwing some rockets because I know that he has logs and fireballs, but he just used his log there, and it's not going to do any damage to my tower because he placed that log too far back. So now we're actually a log or an arrow and a rocket away. So hog doesn't get through. Our Mortar is actually a really good defensive unit. I have never really thought of it as a good defensive unit, but you see here Electro Wizard coming in, and we get the arrows down on that tower on time before the Electro Wizard can lock on, although I don't think he would have done enough damage in his first attack to kill that tower. But all in all, things are looking pretty good. I love this deck. It's super fun. It is very powerful, but at the same time, the times that I do lose, what's nice is that usually I can kind of pinpoint that loss to a specific error that I made, and it's not just a fault of the deck, it's more of the player. So that means it is a really strong deck, so any errors that I do make are going to be my fault. So let's see here first match in this challenge. We don't have a very good hand. He's not going to do anything. Usually I'd like to see them do something first. There we go. We can start with this. So let's go archers and skeletons. That's going to be 4 for 4 there. But check this out. We're going to get our 2 archers on offense now to help protect this Mortar. So now we can go Ice Spirit and just try to insulate this Mortar as best as we can. Here comes the miner trying to take it out. Now this bowler is going to be a problem coming in, so if our knight can take care of it, he's going to fireball that actually. So it wasn't a good log. I hopefully had waited on that log before I saw that fireball, but let's see if we can try to just take this hog down a little bit. We're going to get a little bit of damage here. That ball isn't, the bowler ball isn't going to hit our tower. I don't know what to call those, bowling balls or what. So for us to know that he is a hog deck, this is pretty good. So we can go defensive mortar now, and now we can just try to rocket down the tower. This isn't, you know, the way the deck's supposed to be played, but like I mentioned before, once we see that they're a hog, we can try to switch our strategy here. So now this mini P.E.K.K.A is going to come in, and we can try to freeze it up there. Okay, cool. He's going to actually zap that, which is really cool for us. I think I'm sitting at like full elixir here. I probably could have rocketed. He spent a lot of elixir there. Let's see if he puts something next to this tower. He does, so we can actually rocket this bowler down. And it's only a level 3 bowler too, so that is really nice for us. Our knight is going to almost get a hit on that tower, and just like that, we're actually up in elixir, so he might try to slip in a hog. Nope, he's going to go with the lumberjack and everything, so we're going to arrow that. We can try to... look at that, I missed the skeletons. It gave me that dumb no card selected. So actually, we've got a miner locked on now. That's not looking good. Our mortar's going to take care of that, so we're going to go archers. We know he wants to go that hog because he sees we don't have a mortar. So I'm waiting with this mortar here for that hog to come through. He's going to go bowler again. Can I rocket this bowler? I think I can. Come on, he's just in range. Nope, didn't get it. So he's going to fireball. Let's see, we can try to pull this out. Can we distract this? Oh boy, he's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, see, he really, really, really wants to get that hog in there. Cool, so we took out the bowler, and we're actually going to kill that miner, which is really nice. And we are really ready to set up. Okay, we want this mortar. Let's see if we can get a little bit of damage on that hog, too. Ooh, look at that. That's really nice. Taking out those minions also. So now we got 15 seconds left. We can just start slinging rockets his way to try to end this. Oh, look at that. I guess the left plant, too. That's really nice on that miner. So we're getting some good elixir trades here. I am not afraid to throw up a rocket, a front rocket. So hopefully if he places anything down near there, because we know we have that knight coming in. Here comes, let's see, can we do enough here to take out this mini P.E.K.K.A? Oh, we don't want that mini P.E.K.K.A getting any shots. Okay, so he's going to sling that fireball in. It's not going to hit our mortar. And we're actually really in a good spot here. So we can rocket down this tower. He is going to come with the miner. That's not going to be enough because I've got archers for just a little extra DPS there. So a log and arrows and everything should be good. I just want to keep playing a decent amount of defense. Let's see if we can tag up these minions and the arrows. Okay, I got him. Good, I got him. So now he's going to come in with the hog. Here we go with the log. Can we get it with the rocket? It's really expensive to finish him off here. Really, really expensive. He could have snuck in the last 44 down with the rocket. Not bad. So there we go. Take game 1. So that's the unconventional way to play this deck because we saw it was hog. So we had to switch things up. So now we can jump in. Hopefully we get a more conventional thing here. Where we can actually try to go mortar on offense. And look at that, we get to play in this new legendary arena too. That's looking really nice. Here we go. So we do have our mortar in our hand here. So we might start it off. We can throw them off balance. Perfect. Can we get... Oh no, bad placement with the rocket. Really, really bad placement with the rocket. That's not going to do any damage to that tower. Really fumbling here around with this iPad. But mortar's going to lock on for a few hits. So if we can come back from this mistake, it looks like he's a log bait deck. So let's see, as soon as that princess locks onto our tower, we can split archers here. They might, okay, they are going to split, so that's good. So we're actually up in damage right now. So he is a log bait deck. Super bait with this log. We got to be really careful about what we do here. Okay, really good log here. I'm glad I saved it. I was starting to get a hint of what he was doing. So that log's actually going to take out everything. And now we can go mortar again. I got to be careful with the iPad. If I go to pick up my finger, it likes to slip the... like troop placement back one placement. Alright, cool. Archers. Nice. Mortar should take out the princess, honestly. Yeah. Really, really good. Really good value from this mortar, even though it's not locking on. There we go. It actually locked on for that one hit, so we are barely up. Right now, it's going to get another hit off, so we got a couple spear goblins in for a little bit of chip. Luckily, we've held them off here enough. So we should get to double elixir pretty soon, and I've got my log and my arrows that I'm saving. You know this guy has to have rocket too. A lot of these decks and challenges, people love to run rocket along with princess and everything. So there is... Oh, he's got the hog too. Alright, so we can log this. Oh, we might have missed one of the... Okay, I was going to say we might have missed one of those goblins. Look at that. Knight is doing a work on that cleanup job over there. Can we take care of this Electro Wizard? There we go. Knight got a few shots. We're going to freeze it up. He's going to log, but that Electro Wizard's going to be down before he can do anything about it. So now we know he's hog, so I feel pretty comfortable going with Mortar on defense, actually. So let's just go Knight to try to tank for this Goblin gang. That's going to be 3 for 3. Plus that Knight is going to sneak through, actually. So if he wants to go hog, that Knight might get a swing off on that hog. We can split archers, too. Archers in the back. I'm going to go rocket, and now we can log this. And if he wants to go princess, I've got my arrows ready. So this is looking pretty good. Okay. I might arrow that. Oh no, if we had just gotten that oh, the princess actually died. That's really cool. So now he might want to try to cycle around to that hog. So let's go Mortar on defense. Let's see what he's got. We are doing really, really well. So if we can just shut down that hog. Oh, he's going the far barrel. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just logged the tower. Oh, but the mortar is going to come up and take out that goblin barrel for us. So we're down to 82. So we're one hog, or not hog, we're one log away. He's going to log too, but look at that. It's not enough. And I killed that Skarmy somehow. I think I went Ice Spirit or something. But that is another good win, I think, with the Mortar on offense. That is really cool that we actually got a few hits with the Mortar. But that person also was hog too. So like I said, you know, sometimes with hog, it's best to switch it up and go Mortar on defense. Once we did enough damage and I felt that I could easily hold him off, it was just basically a matter of not using my log at the wrong time, because he was a super log bait deck. If we look at what this person is running, we have a hog, we've got the goblin barrel, the goblin gang, the Skarmy, and the princess. Those are 4 like log targets, which is crazy. And he actually had that Inferno tower too. He didn't use it once, although he could have tried to use that if he wanted to soak up damage from our mortar. So you see, some people like to do that and some people don't. So also, that is one of the other strategies. If you notice that someone is trying to like soak up your mortar hits, if they just put down an ice golem to kind of, you know, walk around and distract your mortar from locking onto the tower, that's also a scenario where you want to just go Mortar on defense and switch it up and then try to just rocket cycle them to death. So I really am loving this mortar deck. It was created by a guy named Woody. He's the leader of Reddit Alpha or something like that, one of the clans. So on Twitter, you can check him out. I'll put a link below to his stuff. He made this deck and has been having a great time with it in grand challenges. So I wanted to try it out because I'm trying to, you know, get better at Siege. I think it's going to be more popular in the 2v2s, but let me know in the comments below if you try this deck and if you love it. I'm loving it too. It's a lot of fun, especially Rocket. You know, it's a lot of strategy, and once you know you have a great Elixir advantage, just send the Rocket down, and it's so much damage. And if you can also get a Musketeer in it too and just blow that up, it's just absolutely crazy. So anyway, guys, leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to keep up with more Clash Royale content. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.